Dímelo, 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 mi gente. What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. This is Making Perfect Sense, where I'm trying to make perfect sense of this whole fragrance game that is super simple, but they make it complicated. Go figure. For all you that are here for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you can get notifications every time I drop a vid. For all you day ones that have been following me since the day I started, thank you so much, guys. Much love to you guys as well. Don't forget to share and hit that bell as well, so that you can get notifications when I'm dropping my vids. So yeah, I guess better late than never. I'm late to the party, but you know what? At least I'm here. And as you saw in the description, this is going to be my top 7 fall fragrances that I'm going to be rocking this fall. And without any further ado, let's get into the list so we can stop wasting time, because you got things to do and places to go, and so do I. So anyways, so this first fragrance is something that I've been enjoying ever since I got the sample pack, and it's from an indie house called Imaginary Authors. Now I want to show you, this is what you get, which I haven't done a review from this yet, which I do want to go over it. But this is, I mean, it's real nice. Look at this. It's super, super, super cool. You get this in here, and then you get a bunch of, all the little samples that you get to pick and choose, because they've got a lot of different varieties. Now, the one that I got from this house, which I will be using for the summer, and I will be picking up a full bottle of this, guaranteed, okay, and that is Cape Heartache. Cape Heartache. Guys, wow, man. If you guys are a fan of, like, pine needles and pine tree smells and like that foresty smell, like I enjoy that a lot. However, this has the only two things that you're really gonna pick up here, and you're gonna get wafts of the pine, because it's not consistent, because it intertwines, because you get there's a strawberry note in here, and you get that sweet berry note, that sweet fruity note from the strawberry. Let me see if you can see that. There you are. But man, this is such a nice, smooth composition that, man, I wore this, and I went to on a trek on one of the mountains here in the area, Kennesaw Mountain, and dude, super, super, super nice. Isn't that here? Let me see. Here we go, right here. Imaginary Authors. See? So guys, check them out. I'll link their website down below. So yeah, that's going to be one of them that I am going to rock. It blends perfectly with the cooler weather, and it gives you that sense of being outside, in the wilderness, in the forest. And if you're an outdoorsy guy like I am, you're gonna like and enjoy that stuff. So next on my list is a uber popular fragrance from the house of Mancera. Now, this fragrance, in my opinion, is more of a fall winter fragrance rather than a year-round fragrance. It could be pulled off year-round, don't get me wrong, but the reason why for me and my nose, I prefer it for the fall and winter, is because it has a spicy nuance to it. It is a beautiful composition, and without further ado, I'm going to tell you, it's Cedrat Boisé, or however you pronounce it, Cedrat Boisé. This, I am going to say it here. Maybe a bunch of you are going to, not like it. Some people are going to disagree. I really don't care, but this does not smell like Aventus. I'm an Aventus whore, and I love Aventus. This doesn't smell like Aventus. If Aventus smelled spicy, then yeah, but this doesn't smell like Aventus. This smells very pineapple-y, very cedarish, and very spicy. It has a very nice spicy nuance to it. But what this does and how this performs and develops into such a beautiful composition with the cold air, with the nice cooler air. This is something that, on its own, it's an amazing scent. And in the cold weather, phenomenal. Phenomenal. So that's at my number 2. At my number 3, I just recently reviewed this fragrance, and it's from a new house that has been getting, it's not that new, but it's a house that has been getting a lot of buzz in the community, and that's Nisane. And we're talking about Hachibat. Hachibat is such a beautiful, oh my god, this thing is fire, man. Freaking fire. And smelling this with the cold air, with the cooler air and the cooler temperature, man, it's fire. 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 And if you and as you can tell, this is kind of in, it does not smell like Cedrat, but this is kind of like in that vein, with that, it has a little bit of notes in it. To me, it comes out there. Oh my God, this is like fire. Fuego, llaman a los bomberos, caballero. Boy, llaman a los woo, woo, woo. Fire. Cuban and Me came out. Next on this list, I have to always implement this house because it's my favorite house. And those of you who've been following me for whatever time that I've been doing this know that my favorite house is Creed. And this is Creed Viking. Okay? Creed Viking. Bro. This has that minty barbershop nuance to it that just works perfectly also with the cool weather. It gives you that fresh, cool, minty, vibe that, gives you with that cold weather. Like, it just goes well for me. If you don't have this, guys, get a sample and try that. If you live in a cold weather climate and a colder climate, yeah, man. Ooh, beautiful bottle though. The reflection of everything is on there, but man, I've been wearing this lately with the cold weather over here, and man, it is so complimenting in that cold weather. And you know what? All of these guys, by the way, compliment monsters, at least for me. All the time I'm getting people telling me, "Oh my God, you smell so good, you smell so good, you smell so good." So that was number 4. Number 5. Number five is from a sister house of Mancera, which is Montal. And this one is Honey Oud. I don't know if you can, the glare. Honey Oud. Man, this one also, the way this develops and performs in the colder weather is to die for. As all of these, man. As all of these, this is, as it says, it's honey and that sweetness of the oud. It's like, the agarwood. Oh my God, this is fire. So it's like, this is beautiful. It opens up very, it's bright at the beginning, but then it develops into this beautiful powdery honey, oudy smell. It's a sweet, nice oud that is just to die for. So that's Honey Oud by Montal. This is a banger for the fall. Next up on the list is this guy is beautiful for the fall and winter, but this puppy performs so beautifully. And like I said, like all of these, because what I've been looking for in my fragrances, I used to always have freshies, because being in Florida, it is always hot. You get that one season year round. I know I'm beating a dead horse in the head about the same thing, Florida. But oh coño, it's hot over there all the time. Hay que solo dispara. It's hot. It's hot. So I was never able to enjoy these beautiful fragrances that really, their beauty develops and transforms with the colder weather, or with the weather that it should be related to. And I just went off on a tangent, but this one is Leighton by Parfums de Marly. That's this bottle's kind of like, oh my God. I can smell this I can smell it from here. Smell it from down there. This thing is a monster with the cold weather. Monster. And talk about compliments. If you want to get compliments, man, this is a beast. Beast. But the smoothness on this, everybody talks about the apple. I don't get that, bro. Forget about all that crap. It's all in the dry down. And this has such a beautiful dry down. What can be said that hasn't already been said about Leighton? Some of you guys hate it. Some of you guys love it like I do. But I will tell you this: wearing this in the cold weather, see, it's where it's at. It's where it's at. So this is why people, you know, I'm gonna get to my last one. That was number 6. But before I get to my last one, the thing is that a lot of people will say, ugh, this perfume sucks. Ugh, how can you wear this perfume? Oh my God, this doesn't go. This, there, that, and the other, and whatever. The problem is sometimes there are fragrances that you can wear year round, and there's some that just don't. They don't go. They don't go with the times or with the weather or wherever you are. Sometimes there's some of these fragrances that they have to, unless you're the type of person that enjoys those type of scents that are darker, that are not, like summery scents or things like that in the summer, that you like to wear summer, but that's you. But a lot of people don't like that. And then what happens is that some people will buy a fragrance and they'll wear it in the summer, and then it's like, oh my God, it smells like shit, because it's summertime and it doesn't clash. Sometimes these fragrances just, they need to be worn sometimes. This is my opinion. Opinions like assholes, everybody got one. But, this is an opinion that I think I have, and I think I think I'm right on this one. But yeah, so some fragrances have to be worn in in different types of weathers, so they can perform properly for what they were designed to do, in my opinion. Anyways, this is last but not least. Again, this one is also a staple. A lot of reviewers, a lot of people think that this is one of the best fall fragrances, and I agree. And it's from my favorite house again. And yes, I don't have a cap on this because it was a tester bottle. And this is Royal Oud. Man, does this perform good in fall. This is a bomber for fall. This is one of the most pleasant. If you want to try to get into oud, this is the way to go, because it's so light. It's not, it's just, this is beautiful. This develops into a nice powdery vibe that, that it's just beautiful and performs so beautiful, and it's so sexy for the fall. But that's it. Put a fork in me. I'm done. That is my top 7 that I will be rocking this fall. Guys, once again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for sticking with me on this ride. Guys, I wish you all the best. Much positive energy, much love I send out to each and every one of you. Much love and positive energy from the bottom of my heart. Guys, stay safe, stay scented, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll see you around, guys.